Hello, my name is FreyoticFlow and welcome to the series, episode 10. Today, I've decided to do one thing and one thing only, which expectantly turned into a bunch of things. We'll start with a massive terraforming project. We'll realize that we have a storage problem and decide to fix it. That'll lead us to the nether for ender pearls and blaze rods. After being lightly singed a few times, we'll search for the end fortress and open the end dimension. We'll deal with the small dragon problem and then set out to find some end cities. With any luck, we'll get our storage problem sorted. Let's begin, shall we? The plan for today is to begin a massive terraforming project where the goal is to give some shape to the land of our future city. We already have this massive ruin sitting on the center island, and we'll deal with the terrain on this city directly below another day. For now though, the plan is to build a city into the outer walls of the river canyon. This means we need to find the top edge that will cover the city and the walls. I'd like this to be as organic as possible so that when you are approaching the center island, you don't necessarily realize that there's a city below your feet. So we are beginning by mapping out this large circle that will ring the center island. This circle won't be perfectly round in the end, but it's a good starting point. Eventually, I plan to make this area overgrown, with vines in the works, creeping over the edges, just very naturey. All of this is being done simply because I wanted a space to start building some pretty farms that are part of the city, specifically a sugarcane farm so that I can level up all my librarian villagers, a super smelter, and a kelp farm to eventually power said super smelter. I suppose I could just build these in a large cave or out in the ocean, but where would the fun be in that? If a single project doesn't turn into 10 or 20, then are you really playing the game? It turns out that when you're doing a lot of terraforming though, you end up with a lot of blocks, and I already have a number of chest monsters around, and I'm forgetting where I put all the blocks. So I think the easiest solution that I can think of at the moment is to get shulkers, since I can at least move those around pretty easily and even bring them with me. I'm a little tired of running around this circle every time my inventory is full, so I guess it's time we face the dragon? Okay, so normally I just go into the nether and kill some endermen for some ender pearls, but that always ends up taking me way too long and I inevitably end up dying. So I think this time I'm gonna try trading with some piglins. I've been watching a lot of speedrunning lately, which is kind of what inspired me for doing this method instead of just trapping them in boats like normal. But I think it should be pretty easy, unless we have just terrible luck. But I don't think we're gonna have terrible luck today. We got plenty of gold too. Alright, let's get some smelting done. Oh, I think that was for the last project. I don't think I ended up needing it. Anyway, this is my basic smelter setup. We got a dripstone lava farm on one side, a bunch of furnaces on the other side. I don't know why I put 10 in there because they're never all running at the same time because I don't have enough lava. But yeah, let's get going. Okay, let's check how these are doing, and we have a few done so far. This is exactly why I need a super smelter, because I am too impatient to wait for them to do their thing. Finally found one. I feel like I've been searching for like 10 or 20 minutes, and this is not the biggest biome. Anyway, let's see if we can't get this guy into a little hole and do some trading. Alright, there we go. In you go. In you go. There we are. Here's some more, and I think that was a water bottle? Where are they even getting these in the nether? Here, have some more. Okay. Ooh, no, I do not like that sound. Don't think I'm at risk here. Ugh. No. Not what I need, but useful at least. More so than water bottles. Still no. No, I keep saying no to all of this, knowing full well that I'm going to build a bartering farm at some point and use most of this. It's just not what I need right now, and that is really annoying. No. Like, I swear I'm having the worst luck ever with this trading. I'm starting to run low on gold now, too. I'm pretty sure I started with 3 full stacks. Okay, we finally did end up getting the ender pearls. It just took forever. But anyway, found the fortress. Now we're here. Let's handle these blazes. I think we should get rid of this lava first, or at least make it so I can walk through here instead of having to jump around it. No luck on that one. If we just create a little well here, we should be fine. And die, please. Finally got a blaze rod. You know, it's another thing with all this like speed running I've been watching. I had no idea that blazes had a melee attack. I thought it was just the fire they threw at you. So yeah, it wasn't until very recently that I realized they could hit you just by being next to you. Anyway, here's another one. Alright, now things are moving. You could come in here so you don't drop your blaze rod in the fire. That'd be great. And there you go. Let's just wait a little bit, please. And same problem with you and you and you. Oh, there's a girl back here. Alright, that worked out well. Let's just get rid of this guy. I have made that mistake one too many times of trying to hit things and having a zombified piglin next to them, so being a little cautious of that one today. And Wither Skelly protection. Okay, eventually got all the blaze rods we needed and walked way too many blocks and finally found the theoretical location of this end fortress. So I think it's directly below me. We'll just go down and I'm hoping the water pushes any mobs away and we can just keep digging straight down, which is a no-no in Minecraft, but here we are. And looks like this did not work out as I planned. Alright, so that's taken care of. The rest of this looks okay. Alright. Oh. Go away. Okay, and down we go. Alright, there it is. Cool. And now for the part that usually takes me forever. I usually end up wandering around these things for 20 minutes before I can finally find the portal room. But we'll start going this way. Get rid of the locals. And our first dead end. I will most likely come back here again because I will forget that I've come this way already. Let's go this way. Alright, some steps down. I think that's a good sign. I don't know why, but I think it's a good sign. Right, close the door behind. Oh my god, there it is already. This is record pace for me. Okay. Great spawner. Don't know where you came from, but you're gone now. Okay, I think we have enough, yep, just enough ender pearls. We actually lost one Eye of Ender on the way over here, so we got really lucky there was one already there. Let's set up a camp in here somewhere before we head on in. I get the feeling I might need a place to spawn back. Okay, we made it. Let's go get this dragon. This is not a bad spawn in the end. In the end. But alright, there he is. Alright, we'll start with the end crystals. Ooh, off to a good start. Okay, 2 for 2. Now I missed a little bit. Another thing I learned while watching all the speedrunning is that you can hit these from down below, which I did not realize. I thought you had to stack up and break the iron bars, but there's a little gap there that you can hit these from, if I was a better shot. Okay, we're going to take on the Ender Dragon with beds, which is something I've never actually done before. So this should be interesting. I think it should be pretty easy, but I've never done this before, so let's hope I don't blow myself up. I think the setup looks like this. Right, and now I think we just wait for the dragon to come back down. Let's place the bed. Alright. And I've learned that you do not jump when you're down here. Okay, I think the breath is gone. Alright. Let's see him come in. Any day now. Anytime. You can do it. Nice present waiting for you in the center. Ah, here she comes, I think. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, I can't believe I looked at an Enderman. Is that gonna be what kills me? How many hits does this Enderman take? I think it's just one Enderman, or are there two? Seriously? Oh, finally. Like, my sword's fully enchanted too. Again? You know, normally I bring a pumpkin in. I just forgot it this time and thought, oh, I won't look at Enderman. I have no problem here. But apparently, Endermen are more dangerous than the dragon is for me today. Where'd he go? I think it's gone? Okay, now we just wait for the dragon to come back down. Which she'll do any minute, I think. Is this it? Is this it? I think so. Okay, curl in and let's do this. So close. There's one. Oh no, I think I made this too tall. I think it was supposed to be one block lower so I can actually place the bed and reach it. Okay, we can fix this. No problem. Things are going smoothly. Nothing's gone wrong so far. Alright, that's fixed. Bed in place. I know I can place it from down here this time. And now we wait again. Oh, let's move, let's move. Okay. She is not happy with me right now. Alright. Come on down. Here we go. Alright, this time for real. Okay. We're doing this. Alright. Ooh, we're close. Did that do it? There we go. Whoa. Well, overall, pretty easy. And I think it would have been very fast had I not just, you know, messed up a bunch. Let's get rid of this noisy fire. Oh. Okay. Well, that was probably the best dragonfly I've ever had. I didn't die once. Somehow I didn't die to Enderman, which was a huge plus. But yeah, let's take care of this egg now. Go. There it is. And just dig under it and place a torch. There we are. And in our pocket it goes. All right. Now we are off to the end cities. Okay. After what felt like a good hour of searching, I think I know we finally found an end city. So now it's time to harvest some shulkers. Let's go. All right, and there's one, and two, and they didn't drop any shells. Okay, this might take a little while. Okay, this one has a ship, so I think we'll be able to get our first elytra as well. Let's take care of these shulkers on the outside. Come on, you can do it. And there's one. A little higher. And there's two. I wonder how many arrows I've used that have just bounced off shulkers so far in this city. And time for some more bridging. Think we're almost there? Oh, no, not even close. Does look like we have some shulker shells over there, though. The plus. Alright, we're here now. Almost there. But there's a shulker shell, that's guaranteed. Awesome. Now I think we should go up. Perfect. The shell, and let's just go in the back door. Yeah, definitely the back door. There was another shell up top. No, it was just XP. Okay. Alright. Perfect. And we'll just wait till we come back down to the ground to grab that. Okay, loot. Not the best, not the worst. Just basic diamonds. I will take that. And our first pair of wings. Cool. You know? A long day, but we got everything we needed, plus we have wings, so now we can fly. Alright. Now, I think we can finally begin our terraforming project.